With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello students, have a look at the question. Question is fill in the blanks A, B, C and D with respect to correct choice of words. In glycolysis process, ATP is required in two steps. Firstly, in the conversion of blank to blank, and secondly in the conversion of blank to blank. Options given are glucose 1,6-bis-biphosphate, fructose 6-phosphate, glucose 6-phosphate, fructose 6-phosphate, glucose 6-phosphate, fructose 6-phosphate to fructose 1,6-bisphosphate, glucose 6-biphosphate, fructose 6-phosphate to fructose 1,6-biphosphate. So if you'll see the glycolysis is the first steps in respiration. It is common in both aerobic and anaerobic respiration, and this glycolysis occurs in cytoplasm. So in this glycolysis there are two phases are there, preparatory and payoff phase. And in preparatory phase ATP is used, that is ATP is required. ATP is required in first reaction, that is from glucose 6-phosphate is being formed. At this step ATP is required from glucose 6-phosphate is being formed with the help of enzyme, that is hexokinase, and here in this reaction one ATP is being used up, and that phosphate from ATP that is being transferred to the glucose and it becomes glucose 6-phosphate. This is the first reaction. And in the third reaction of the glycolysis, that is from fructose 6-phosphate, you can write that, fructose 6-phosphate to fructose 1,6-bisphosphate, fructose 6-phosphate to fructose 1,6-biphosphate, or we can say that the bisphosphate. This consumption of ATP is being used. This reaction is being catalyzed by enzyme, that is phosphofructokinase. Here also ATP is being converted into ADP, and this one phosphate that is being transferred to 6-phosphate, it becomes the 2-phosphate, that is bisphosphate. So these are two reactions in which ATP is required. Now we will see the option. One is A. Here we can write it as A is glucose, B is glucose 6-phosphate, C is fructose 6-phosphate, and D is fructose 1,6-bisphosphate. Here A is glucose, then glucose 1,6-bisphosphate. This is incorrect because it is not glucose 1,6-bisphosphate. It is simply glucose 6-phosphate. Only one phosphate is being transferred. Next is glucose 6-biphosphate, fructose 6-phosphate. Here glucose 6 not biphosphate, simple phosphate, again incorrect. Third is glucose 6-phosphate. This is correct. Then fructose 6-phosphate and fructose 1,6-biphosphate. This is correct option. And last is glucose 6-phosphate, this biphosphate. This is incorrect because it is not biphosphate. So option C is correct. Hope you get it. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.